Hey guys, welcome back to Illusion Connect. In today's video, we have probably the biggest patch notes that I've ever seen. They do it in an image every time, and can I just say, the image is huge. So let's get into it. Okay, so kicking it off, we have the new banners will be available on March 17th, but the cooperative engagement with Vivian will be available on the 12th. After daily resets, yada yada yada. So on the 11th of the 3rd, we get the Awakenings for Ashwaya and Vivian, the new dating for Ashwaya. I thought there was another. I thought Vivian was getting dating as well off the Korean notes, but I guess maybe not. New 8-day login event, the Poly skin, cool beans. Don't think anyone's really using Poly that much, but I think the skin looked alright from what I can remember. Avatars for all skins added. Cool beans, you can get your avatars now. Then on the 12th, we get the growth aid for Vivian and the cooperative engagement. Then the Ares battlefield returns on the 15th. This is what I'm excited about. I'm excited about the Ares battlefield coming back. I didn't get to play in it, so I'm super keen to test this. This is the feature that got me really excited for the game again. So I'm hoping it's fun. It is annoying that it's on a limited time frame, like 2-hour blocks. I feel like if they could open it up to be across all servers, they might be able to just leave it up permanently and get enough player base in, which I'd kind of like to see, but then you could just rank people based on their server, something like that. We'll have to wait and see. I'll test it out, find out how it's actually done, and then see how it works. But Ares Battlefield, I am pumped for on the 15th. And then on the 17th, we're getting that limited event, the 21 gram ladder. I guess they're leaving it as that name. Selected banner as well, and then we're getting the Ming and Rotanya one as well then. So they've called her Domessa. This is Domessa. That's not what I thought the name was. It was a cool name. It was D-Mech. It was D-Mech, but now it's Domessa. Oh well, is what it is. Quality of life. Total summon count added to all banners. I really do like this change because I got screwed once before, so within, it's not actually written anywhere, but through testing, it shows that within, like, by your third 10 pull on any normal banner, you'll get SSR, but some banners are old banners that return. So I hope this takes into account old banners returning, because if you did 3 summons on the banner the first time it was around and then it returns, it doesn't actually reset that count. So wait and see how that works. I hope it does the same. So if a banner returns, I hope it continues where you left that banner off. Hopefully it does. Chapter challenge, a function to clear a chapter even if you, so basically if you get 30% higher than the recommended CP, you can just sweep levels, basically is what it's saying. I don't think anyone's really going to need that unless you've just been away for a while. You come back, get a bunch of free stuff, and away you go. Don't know. But here is where the big bulk part of this is. I had seen these descriptions before, but they were not the greatest translation, so I was waiting for them to be in official notes before I actually went through them. So here we go. The Sakura Swordsman Leader. This is the red dude that you start off with. Deals 300% attack damage, and these are like the new skills. So these are the active skills, and then we'll go into the passive. So active skills. So his first active skill. Deals 300% attack damage to all enemies and summons 3 of himself to fight for him. These clones have 100% attack, 100% defense, and 20% HP of the leader. Now this seems amazing. They're basically turning this guy into a summoner leader, which I absolutely love. I like that they're letting us try and build teams around different units. Now, there's something later on that just looks stupid and doesn't synergize with it, but this is cool. And the fact that it's 100% attack and defense is real nice. The 20% HP isn't really the end of the world because you can just like queue up this ability, drop a healer directly after you queue it up. You can use this, deal damage, bring them, and then heal up those clones. I think this is going to be a really nice ability. I think it's going to be really nice, and it's going to depend where these swordsmen drop. I hope 2 of them drop directly in front of him, and then you can protect. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out, but we will test that. Demon's Bane, so this is another active skill, increases all partners and summons attack by 20% of the leader's attack for the entire battle. Can be stacked to allow all partners and summons to immediately launch 1 round of attack. This I'm not too sure about. It says can be stacked to allow. I don't know if this is bad translations, but it sounds like the ability is increases their attack and forces everyone to attack at the same, like in one ability. And then if you use it again, it stacks the attack and they attack again. I think that's how it works, but as it's worded, it looks like the first use is the 20%, but then it says can be stacked. So I think it's just you get an attack buff and everyone attacks, and then you can stack that attack buff. That's pretty much how I understand it to be, which can be pretty decent, I guess. I'm not too sure how this is going to work as a permanent buff if someone dies and you revive them and stuff like that, so have to wait and see. Red Blast deals 360% attack damage to a column of enemies. The damage increases by 10% for every allied partner or summoned present. Not too bad. I guess you can get some good column damage. Honestly, I feel like the first two are going to be the main ones. And then this one, sometimes if you're like going for a clutch kill on the enemy and he's got like two in front of him, and you reckon you can just get that kill on the enemy leader, sometimes I think Red Blast will come into play. Passive skills. Here we go. So this is the new abilities again. Requirement, deploy at least 3 summoners. Once again, we're looking at summoners. When an allied partner or summoned uses a basic attack or special skill, deals additional 12% of the target's max HP damage. Ineffective against leader. Unfortunately, it's ineffective against the leader because I could just see like, you use this ability here, the Demon's Bane, make everyone attack the leader once and he's just instantly dead. Unfortunately, ineffective against the leader, which drops like the viability. But I mean, getting an extra 12% max HP damage on like AoEs and stuff like that on basic attack or special. Okay, it's not on their ultimate. So basic attack and special, anything with like AoE specials is going to be nice, column and stuff like that to get that extra damage. But we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. Once again, I wish it was against the leaders. That would make him probably too strong. Okay, King's Blood. Have 10 partners in the lineup. Leader gains 10% damage rate and 10% damage resistance rate for the entire battle. Cool beans. This one doesn't make sense to me. Why is this still like this? Deploy Saya, Nina, Victoria, or Jasmine. Why are we not just saying deploy summoners? He's now the summoner leader, but they're still sticking with the Saya, Nina, Victoria thing. I feel like it should involve some summoner units here. Like, don't have that. At least it's not 2 of. I believe it used to be 2 of. But still, I don't like this. I don't like that they're going for like it's a summoner leader and they've got a attack, a sorcerer, and a tank in as the first 3. I just feel like they forgot to adjust this. I feel like it will get adjusted and they'll put summoners in there. Increase the attack of allied units by 10% of the leader's attack for the entire battle. Can't be stacked. Next one, energy balance. Requirement, have no more than 2 partners per energy type in the lineup. So you can't have 3 partners of 14 energy cost. You only have 2 of the same cost. Increases 10% attack, 10% defense, and 10% max HP for all allied partners. Not bad. This one, I'm not a huge fan of this because it's very limiting on the teams you can build to get that bonus. But hey, I guess it's not the end of the world for 10%. And then the Bagua Magic, acquire Phoebe. Pretty easy to do. You can buy her for $1, or you can get her through Arcana, all that sort of stuff. This is the big one. You get the 15% attack and defense, which ain't too bad. It's pretty much a free 15% attack and defense, not hard to activate. So that is him. Like I said, there's a few things that don't make sense in there, like this one. But overall, I think it's a very good buff for this unit and makes summoners viable. I really like this ability where he summons 3 of himself with 100% of his attack and defense. Because like I said, you just drop like an Anna straight up. Like, so you queue his ability up and then drop an Anna straight after you click that. He's going to do this. Anna's going to heal him. You're going to be rolling. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. So now we have Soul Reaper getting some changes. So active skills. Phantom Call deals 280% attack damage to all enemy units and increases damage by 10% for every single enemy partner or summoned present. So the more enemies they have on the field, get more damage. Gains invincibility, increases AoE damage received by 20% for enemies for 15 seconds. And obviously has the invincibility immune to damage. That's interesting to me because he used to heal. So it doesn't say, it says for 15 seconds. It used to be 2 turns of invincibility, I'm pretty sure. And you used to get 10% healing per turn. So it seems like they've removed some of the healing and given AoE damage increase. Honestly, not the end of the world, not too bad. It's honestly, it's the ability I always use on him. because the invincibility is just so strong. Interested to see if the invincibility is 15 seconds or 2 turns, because if the field is spammed, you can actually get more, like much more than 15 seconds out of 2 turns. So have to wait and see how that pans. Soul Fetters. Deals 280% attack damage to the enemy team. If the target's HP becomes lower than 10%, slays the target directly, excluding enemy leader. So AoE damage with an execute for anyone below 10. Pretty much it. Passive skills. Here we go. Arcane Master. Deploy Yuffie or Rotanya. Increases allied partners AoE damage by 30%. Really nice. You're gonna bring one of them into every team, so don't stress. That's gonna activate. Both on the normal banner, both gettable from Arcana, so pretty easy to activate. Curse Fusion. Requirement: have no more than 2 partners per energy type. Once again, getting those 10%ers. Have 10 partners in a lineup. Increases Soul Reaper's AoE damage. So that increases this guy's damage, not your partners. So to me, maybe this shifts the way he plays a bit. Maybe you go more towards using those AoE attacks. It's basically, this is the one when they got a bunch of enemies on the field, and this is the one when they don't. But this one, you want to use it against a bunch of them to get the execute. I don't know. His 2 AoEs are confusing to me. I still feel like I'm going to use the invisibility more than not. So we'll wait and see how it pans out. So moving on from that, Immortal Body, deploy at least 4 sorcerers. I think this used to be 5, so that's nice. When battle begins, increases leader's damage resistance rate by 35% for 3 rounds. Now this is cool. This, I feel like you can get some really nice things happening with this guy, where that much damage resistance, you might be able to just bide your time, take a few hits, maybe drop 1 unit to protect him a little bit until he gets his ult, then drop his ult and get invincible, and you can really pull that energy and then just AoE cleave the whole enemy team. That's what I like out of this. Have to see how it pans out. Man, I've said that a lot. Magic Society. Required: collect 80% of sorcerer partners, increases allied partners attack and defense by 15%. Cool beans. Develop a message. Watch out, the anticipated changes for the swordsman and reaper leaders are here. Not to mention, Ares Battlefield is finally just around the corner. If that's not enough, a long requested player suggestion has been implemented, and now you can use your partner skins as your avatars. Cool beans. Honestly, good update. I like the changes to these guys. Have to see how they work. And also, I'm pumped about the Ares Battlefield. I just hope it's going to be fun. I hope it's going to run pretty smooth. I know they had to close it down because it wasn't, but I hope it runs smooth. Keen to see it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the update. It's coming soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.